Today we begin part 1 of a two-part feature on the Marie Atkins Shelter in Kingston, Jamaica. This home has been around for over 20 years and has served a number of individuals in and around Kingston. Daniel Brown, our representative in Kingston, now speaks with Elizabeth Dobson, who has been with the shelter from the inception.
I am Daniel Brown from the University of Technology. Right now I have with me Miss Elizabeth Dobson from the Marie Atkins Shelter. I'll be speaking a little with her and she'll be telling me some more about the shelter. Miss Dobson, why is it called Marie Atkins?
This shelter was established on the 11th of November 1993. It came out of the need of persons who had marched to Jamaica House some time earlier, saying they wanted a place to live. The then Inspector of Poor, Mrs. Pearl Barrett, along with the former Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, Marie Atkins, got together with several other entities and we decided to start a feeding and hygiene program at 65 Hanover Street. And that program was established on the 11th of November 1993, where we went out on the streets, we informed the persons, and they came in, we served a breakfast, gave them a bath, had the mental health officers come on board along with the police and the Salvation Army, and hence our feeding program started. Shortly after, Mrs. Barrett and the mayor and others came together and said, why feed them and send them back out on the street?
Okay.
So there was this building on the same compound of 65 Hanover Street, the old fire brigade building. And we acquired that building and we established the night shelter. The first name for it was the Love Center. It started off as the Love Center. Well, after a time, we started with 18 beds. And we have increased.
How much beds you have now?
We have over 100, right? And we have given away and we have destroyed and so forth.
Okay.
Well, now it was named after the mayor, Marie Atkins.
Oh.
Because she was the then mayor and she was instrumental in getting this place together. But Mrs. Pearl Barrett, who was the Inspector of Poor, she is still the mother for the shelter. She comes regularly. We get our support from her and things. Now, we are sponsored by kind donations from persons like the Kiwanis, the Leos, Friendly Lodge, Aglo, among others, right? We have groups that come in and give us meals.
Okay.
They provide the food, we cook. They bring the food, we cook. And we have a doctor that comes every Thursday, and she has been coming since the beginning, which was 1993. Dr. Herma Carpenter Bernard. If she's not coming, she will send someone.
Okay. So why is this shelter confused with the shelter?
Father Holland, because, okay, what I think, because Father Holland deals with the poor. Our shelter is not really established because we didn't have a sign. We just recently acquired the sign through the cooperatives. We have become a member of the cooperatives, so we have put a sign. But most people just say Father Holland or food for the poor.
So technically it's kind of the same thing then?
Yes, we are on the same wavelength, but Father Holland now is, you can't go in as you please.
Okay.
Here you cannot come in as you please, but there's a process you have to go through because you come, you go to the office, which is the Poor Relief Office, which is located on the same compound. The Inspector of Poor is Mrs. Elaine Walker and her officers, and they will interview you and see where we can give you a bed and assist you in whatever way we can.
Okay, so you cater for anybody?
Everybody.
Okay.
Once you have a need, we don't really take children, but if the need arises, we keep them overnight, and in the morning we send them to the children's services.
Okay.
You know, we have had baby mothers come in, same process. You know.
So tell me about how you go and advertise Marie Atkins Shelter, because I was researching about the shelter before I came here, and I saw a little about, I don't know, even the address simply say Hanover, Kingston.
Okay.
I didn't know how to reach
so that
here,
means
so
the website needs to be updated.
Right.
Well, as I said, we never really advertised. It was each one tell one.
Okay, so
Because we have been for 22 years and per person still don't know about us.
okay.
But we have never really advertised. You know?
So in future, do you plan to let the world know on maybe a Facebook page perhaps?
Well,
pictures
yes, because now we have the Friends of the Marie Atkins Night Shelter.
Okay.
That's a group that's come on board, and we have been registered with the cooperatives. So the Friends of the Marie Atkins Night Shelter, the president is Mrs. Patricia Reed-War, and they are in the process of getting things online.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, so you have any upcoming program prepared for the persons staying here?
Well, we have persons going to school.
Okay.
There's a young man, he's Maritime Institute. We've had barbers working now. One young man, he's going to the Art School of Beauty Culture on Old Hope Road. And we've had graduates from Abilities Foundation. It is a slow process because most of our clients are mentally challenged.
Okay.
And it's kind of difficult to get them back into society, but we have tried, and we are still trying.
So, Ms. Dobbs, how long have you been in this? You seem to know everything from back to
I have
front.
been here since the day before the first day,
Oh my!
which was the 11th of November 1993.
And
I came here to work, and the cook, the both of us started the same day, and we have been here since.
so you have grown from this.
I
you have enjoyed every moment of
Well,
it.
yes, there are my bad times, and there are my very good times. Sometimes I get so mad.
So
I
share
feel
with
so
us.
stressed.
Share with us one of those bad or depressing
Bad
moments.
time, like right up and I say, let's clean up the place.
Yeah.
And everybody just giving me a hard time. You know that's the time when I start get mad. But there are times when they are so nice. They are so nice.
So share with us some of the good times.
Okay, when I go out on the street and a client will see me and say, Miss Dobson, you know, it gives me a good
Joy.
feeling because there was this gentleman, he came and he would not come in. He would stay out on the road and nobody else could give him food except me. And I would go there, I would take his food. He had a lot of irons. Everybody was afraid of him, but just took a liking to me.
A lot of irons.
Old irons, right?
When you walk up and
Down with, right? So
Okay.
everybody was afraid of him. And I would take his breakfast out there, and I would bathe him out there, right? And I got in touch with his family, and we arranged, and we took him to Bellevue, and he stayed there for. I did not see him. And one night when I was coming to work, I stopped to speak with somebody, and I heard somebody say, Miss Dobson,
A lot of irons.
old
When
irons, right?
you walk up and
Who are you?
walk.
He said, "I remember me." I said, "No." He said, "Remember me, the Dollar Central where you used to go." I said, "Oh my God, suppose I had been wicked to that man."
How you look now? How you
Well, he has died.
Oh.
He has died since. He has died since, but that is one of the memories that stand out in my mind. I'm saying, suppose I had been unkind to that man, the same he would remember.
Yeah.
You know, I have another one named Dulce. Anywhere Dulce see me, she's coming to grab me. Whether she clean, she dirty, and most of the time she dirty. And she always, but I feel good. I feel good because I know at some point I have touched these persons'
Yes.
life. And so far, they have all been, you know, they have,
Appreciate it.
yes. You know, some of them just bad breed, but they are good. And they take care of me. I can't tell any people. Pure it is. My other rest of staff, they take care of me.
Thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned.
That was part one of a two-part feature on the Marie Atkins Shelter in Kingston, Jamaica. Join us same time next week right here on Gospel Gems Radio for another in the series, Helping Hands. You can log on to Gospel Gems Radio at www.gospelgemsradio.listentomyradio.com or www.myradiostream.com/Gospel Gems Radio 1.